Hello Warzoners, we are here because it's well known that since Marcel and his team shared the Kirkwood file from the Spanish community, we are so excited and we want to take some characters, some troops, some supports, well, and several other things besides. We can take some things from this file for the following tournaments. Then it's because of that we have made a testing team, and we are testing those profiles, right? We are using a simulator. In this simulator, well, let me now. There are some criteria, and if you are inputting the rates of attacks, for instance, we are going to change it to 5. Well, this template is giving some results, and how this is working, taking the succeed. This is for impacting and also for wounding and several other things besides. Then we took those values to some other templates that allows to take the average of how it works. Facings, for instance, this template is for facing supports. There is another one facing characters, another one faces vehicles, and of course there is another one in the other way around, when the characters or the troops are attacked by troops, by support, by characters, and so on. Right. I want to make the review of the Dark Legion Tekron. It's the small one, right? The one who has 0 size. Well, if we see the profile, there is something that we are thinking of changing because the speed is 4 and we are thinking of changing it into 5 instead of 4 because we are also finding out more in older books, and we didn't find why this Tekron is as slow as an undead legionnaire. Well, but maybe we can do it, but we'll have to take it into consideration. Well, if you want to add this guy in your army list, you have to buy it as a character and also as an advisor. The deployment option is regular, it makes sense to me. The equipment: Necrofusion Blaster, Corrode Pneumatic Claw, the gas mask is important, and the reinforced Necrotech Plating, well, it should be the armor. Options: the Tekron may be upgraded with up to 1 dark symmetry Algerot power. It is nice because there are a lot of options. Speaking about the weapons, ranged weapons, the range is not too high, it's just 12. I think it's and also the strength is 12, is in the average, and I think he only has two attacks, because if you spend 2 resources, the blaster can get critical force dose, and that is so high, because also it has armor piercing 6. If you use it as facing a vehicle, it should be, well, it should be very dangerous, and I think it's because of that the range is just 12. Also, he has a template weapon. It works as a flamethrower with 13 in strength, is nice, and also deadly is another thing that we should take into consideration. Well, close combat weapon. This guy is not too strong in close combat because he only has 2 attacks, and the strength is +3, and it has strength 9. Well, 12. It's not too much. But if you have, if you spend 1 resource, No IE saves allowed. Well, it could work if you are facing a character, but it's more important to face vehicles because it has armor piercing 4. Anyway, this guy is not to you don't want to use it. Well, if you have the chance to attack a vehicle, it's nice, but the most important thing is the abilities, because it's a mini that you only have to spend 40 points, and the ability, well, it's durable. That is really nice, and the Tekron has regeneration 5. Well, but the most important ability is the Necrotech Engineer, because during the control phase, friendly infantry squads within 6 inches may choose one of the following: Armor +2, Ferocity 1, or Constitution +2 until the end of the turn. All models in a squad must choose the same bonus. It means that if you have 2 different units within 6 inches of the Tekron, during your control phase, they can choose, one of them can choose +1 in armor, and the other one Constitution +2. Well, also, friendly vehicles within 6 inches gain repair 5. Well, I don't know how useful is that, because the Wolf Spider has repair. And friendly Argonaut models within 8 inches gain heal +2. 8 inches, right? Well, it is nice. Well, we already have the profile, and what about the mini? I think it's not very difficult to build your own Tekron. As you can see, I use a lot of parts of Warzone Resurrection minis. Some tips. Right. If you have the Tekron into a squad of Necromutants, you can find those Necromutants if you choose the option of increasing the armor in 1 point. You can find those Necromutants with armor 25 and healing with 7 or less. That is nice. Imagine that some Doom Troopers are attacking them, and well, they are so tough. Also, imagine that some Valkyrias came in rapid deployment and spot your Mercurian Maculator. Well, your Mercurian Maculators, and if you take your monkeys within 8 inches of the Tekron, they gain +2 in the healing rolling dices. And well, there are a lot of options. Well, guys, summing up, the Tekron has our seal of approval, and we're going to use it in the following tournaments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have any question, please let us know, leave a commentary. And well, see you soon.